You do build him AP, but not full AP. You'll need some tanky stats. I mean, Hourglass is a very good item. Abyssal Scepter is a good item on him. Rod of Age is still. You need some tankiness on this Gragas in the mid lane. Also some AP, because...
Side, that is for sure. It's Jankos and him and Chuckers. Actually, Wiki going to go very aggressive here onto Xaxus. May just well pop that Bloodwell, and it looks like he possibly will. Gone so very low. Will Wicked flash here for the extra damage? He's not going to, but that's going to force Xaxus out.
And there's no teleport on Xaxus. He's staying.
That sustain and his Bloodwell to stay alive. Wicked needs to be real careful for this one. There is a Vault Breaker not connecting, but the Assault and Battery does come in, knock up the slow as well as Wicked does flash, but they're going to follow him through, and there is first blood. It's Jankos that gets it for Roccat.
A very nice setup here. As soon as Jankos got level 6 from the red.
Under there just blocking out as well as he possibly can. We are going to be seeing Jankos coming into his lane, but Vander's already taken a lot of damage. Tab's actually flashing early. Here comes Shook. They're going to look to turn it around. Kick onto Celeber. Ace in the hole will land. It's Shook that actually gets the kill. Vander got away, but with hardly any health left. Meanwhile, Froggen here going to the
lines. It just wasn't enough. He ended up dying for it. Sans is teleporting down here.
Oh, this could be dangerous. The
Dragon
Dragon half HP. They're going to focus Shook at the back. They're going to kill him as well. Jankos gets that one, but can they get any more? Can they secure this Dragon? He's going low. Will be finished off there by Jankos with the smite, and now they're going to go for Wicked. Actually, they found Tabs inside of the Tribush, and surely won't be able to escape. That's a brilliant bubble from Nif over the back. There's the barrel coming through from Overpower, and Wicked may even be in trouble as well. And Xaxus finishes that one off. What a turnaround. A lion start off the Dragon. Ended up losing 3 kills, plus the Dragon itself.
In the Dragon Pit.
And finisher there onto Wicked, and look at this Roccat not standing still. They're actually going to go for Froggen here. They've got Celeber and Overpower. There's the knockup though. Ulti comes out. Froggen, is he going to get the kill? He will, and flashes away. The kick from Shook comes in as well. Overpower's now going to struggle as he'll body slam out. One more Q needs to land here from Shook as Overpower goes straight through the minion line. And there is the Q landing. Oh, a flash from Overpower. Last second will keep him alive. And they need to try and get around to defend this one, but again, Gragas with that wave clear can keep them fairly safe as Wicked is going to bully Xaxus away. Someone is going to ultimate out of that one. They are going to completely surround Xaxus. Can't see him getting away from this one. Got his Bloodwell though, which may help him out. There's the kick. Q going to land as well. Bloodwell is going to get popped, and there are 4 men right on top of Xaxus. You don't get away from that, especially with the bubble, and Froggen will pick up the 3rd kill for Alliance.
But notice here, there's no minions from Alliance because the wave is pushed all
aggressive onto him, and Shook has now come through onto that tribal area. Vander actually waiting around. Celeber going to come in. This may be a good bait actually for Alliance.
Shook is here.
Going to have a good go at them. There's a wind wall coming down. Ulti out of Vander. Overpower's going to come around the side. There's no one else there for Alliance. There's a barrel coming in, and Shook is going to go down. It's Overpower that gets that. TP came out as well from Xaxus in the top lane. They're not going to be able to catch on to Jankos is going to go in there alone here from the start. Try and hold on to it. Half HP still left on that tower, so they're actually going to keep a hold of that one. And look at this, moving in now to really push Alliance back out of the way. Assault and Battery is available. Xaxus going to come from the side. They've caught out Nip, who's going to get stunned here in just a second, and that will be the kill. He was the sacrificial lamb there for Alliance, so the other 2 men could get back.
So actually for the top tower was a lot of time in the fights as well. So we have to see how it's going to work in these fights here. Yasuo, of course, is one of the best champions against a lot of armor. We actually see him going towards Xaxus here.
Oh, his Bloodwell just came up there during that fight, and that will surely be popped here in just a second. Froggen chasing him down that mid lane. McGregor's coming in. Can he get the barrel off quick enough? There's the ace in the hole, and that was blocked by Overpower. And Xaxus, what looked like sure death with no passive, he comes back up and he's able to just saunter on out in safety.
The Hurricane from Froggen just missed him, and he walked away without his passive being popped. Rocket staying around here. Dragon is alive, but a lot of members from Alliance are going for Nif.
Oh, they're going to go straight towards Nif. They're coming out. Overpower gets that one. Wicked's in the middle of them, but he might be in danger as well. They've turned towards Shock. He will go down to Celeber. Now Tab on his own on the top side along with Wicked. Wicked gets stunned up. He's going to flash actually nicely into that raid camp, but he's taking a lot of damage, and Celeber follows through with a flash, the heal for the speed boost, and gets another kill.
Alliance shouldn't be team fighting at this point here.
I mean, if we look there, you see 2 Randuins, Morel and Nomicon going to pretty much take Nif out of the equation in there as well. And that Baron you see going very quickly in favor of Roccat. And they are looking like a completely different team these last couple of weeks. picking up wins left and right, having full control here over Alliance, who are now doing Dragon and maybe need to be careful. There is Jankos coming in, but it was actually Shook that got it. I got a bit overexcited for that one. Shook quick enough on the smite this time.
The chance Roccat is nearby, and they are nearby because they're moving in now.
That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people to go onto Froggen, and there we see the Sultan battery going to be used. Froggen is going to flash away, but he's not going to escape this one. He's going to fall down eventually. Jankos against that goes onto a rampage at 404, and they can loop around, do the Dragon, or maybe Sekid did take that top turret in the outer turret, sorry, in the top lane. And look at Roccat, they're saying, we don't care, we won this one. Froggen's out for 20 seconds. Tabs getting caught out of position completely. Overpowered, blowing him into the rest of the team with his barrel. And that's going to be the first in him down. Back on the map, and he's already in this mid lane. Xaxus is at half HP. Vanda's not super healthy. They don't have Tabs there, but can Alliance hold them away from this Baron long enough? Wicked going to be focused down. He's going to be finished off here, surely, and that's the tank gone for Alliance. I can't see how they can compete after this. They're going to have to go for a steal, but look at that. Overpowered diving over the backside. He's going to keep Shook moved away from the backside and possibly the steal, as well as a Baron down to 3k HP. Froggen is there on the side. Vanda falling decently low, but they dive towards Froggen. Can they finish him? He ults onto Jankos at the back. Vanda will kill off Froggen, and they do finally get Jankos. Baron is still up, still doing damage, and the smite, as you rightly say, is gone now for Roccat. Will that cause them problems before flashing straight away? But can they now hold them off? Are Alliance going to still challenge for this one? They have to. I mean, they lose this one, they're pretty much going to lose out on the game as a whole. They're still getting these wards down. Finally swept away. Double sweeping lens, just to be sure there from Roccat. They start off the Baron again.
Starting in, Overpower staying outside of the Baron pit to try and poke Alliance if they move in towards them. Shuken coming in with the ward. Same deal as before here, and actually going straight for Shook. Want to try and take him down.
Oh, they're going to try and stun him out here. There is the stun, and they're going to dive towards Shook. Double kill low for Froggen, and the Baron is still alive here. This is a disaster for Roccat. What's going to happen? Xaxus gets himself popped there on his Bloodwell. Baron's still very, very low. There is Jankos bubbled up. Jankos goes down. Alliance get the Baron. Disaster strike for Roccat. They may even get ace here. Tabs the Nif now chasing after Vanda. It's a double already for Tabs. Vanda will get to safety, but Alliance have got half a minute to push up the mid.
I have absolutely no idea what Roccat was doing here. Vanda, he went out straight onto Shook, used everything by himself. Everyone else from Roccat just went on different targets. I really hope we're going to get a replay here, because Alliance now, they're definitely back in the game.
And they're going to take turrets like nobody's business, shredding through them. Wicked, tanky enough to just go in there and tank them up completely. The inhibitor surely will fall as well. Overpower and Celeber are going to be coming up in 7 seconds time, but Alliance say, we've held on long enough, we've stolen the Baron, and look at that mid lane. It's now in our favor because Harry coming in, but look at the timer top left, 10 seconds until the Baron comes up. Roccat have already moved out here. What's the plan going to be? They're going to go for Tab. They're going to try and lock down the AD carry with 2 men. Have they got enough to finish off? Froggen is there as well. Overpower goes into the mid. Tidal Wave comes down. Zonya's his pop. Froggen's going to go down. There's the shutdown. That's truly the big kill that Roccat are looking for here. Xaxus is low. Wicked will probably finish him off. And Shook getting chased through. Celeber gets another one. Wicked did get the kill, so it's 2 for 1. But they've lost Froggen. They've lost Shook. Overpower's going to completely
from Alliance, and now Roccat could just clear it up with all the armor, but still trying to go one, and
Tabs,
you're dead.
Tabs completely out of position there. This happened the last time that Roccat pushed in on towards that inhibitor. There's 2 men down. Shook's going to be coming up, but there's no...
Sneak it with 1 or 2 members. Alliance actually pushing up here, getting some damage on the Xaxus, forcing him to back away, but Wicked as well, take a lot of damage from Celeber.
A lot of damage, probably far too much, and there's the ulti coming in. They're going to go for it. Wicked has to flash away. Nif going to be bounced around as well. Froggen does get his ultis onto Overpower, and he just uses the Zonyas. They lose Shook. Overpower's going to go low. He's back. Is he going to survive it? There's a lot of damage following in on that one, but he has managed to live through. Tabs may be caught out as well. Vanda, Celeber chasing in. Nif will be the easy target here, though, for Roccat. And only 2 men now left alive. They're too dangerous men for Alliance. Wicked's gonna TP back up to this one. didn't fully heal, but it might actually be enough for him. Where are Roccat going to go? We can see they're kind of wondering, do we go back?
No,
do we
Alliance.
actually recall here? Alliance starting to push a little bit up middle. Roccat going to come back into this one. Wicked takes another blast from Celiva, but they're playing around each other, trying to get back onto their own side. There is Froggen going in. Can he finish up Banda? It's Towson gets the kill, but Froggen will be hunted down. Wicked down in as well. Celiva down towards Towns, gets that one. Wicked's going to go down as well. This is surely the game for Roccat.
Froggen, he jumps onto Vander, the support. He didn't get Celiva. It's all about Celiva. In this last fight here for Alliance, they didn't get to him. He did all the damage, and with all the armor on the rest of the members, they could just tank up Alliance over and over. They're going to finish the game.
They're going to finish the game. Shook's going to come up in 7, Nif in 15, but that's not going to be anywhere near enough to stop this Roccat team blowing through their base. Jankos and Overpower can tank things up, and they're actually going to go for Shook here. It's going to put Jankos onto the fountain. Kick from Shook will get him probably back off to safety, but they don't care. They're going for the Nexus, and Roccat go 2-0 on the week. Alliance losing out once again, and what a victory. It was a hard-fought one. It took them 54 minutes. They lost a team fight, lost a Baron, lost an inhibitor, but held on in the end. Brilliant from Roccat.
And this very last team fight was so back and forth. It was all about getting to the squishy members. We even saw Overpower go in very aggressive, had to use the hourglass and managed to get away, recalled and returned into the fight. And Alliance, they stayed around, they wanted more. Lands a knock on to Vander, goes for it, and then Celiva just stays right next to him and just destroys the remaining members of Alliance and managed to win the game here. So both teams with some very close late game team fights. You have the one side with so much armor, you have the other side with 2 great scaling, carries into the late game, but they just couldn't deal with all the armor from Roccat, could tank it up, and they could never get to Celiva, ever.
Both teams are now on bigger streaks than they were before. For Roccat, it's now a 5-game winning streak. For Alliance, though, it's a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah.
We talked earlier on about Fnatic maybe peaking at the right time. We may be looking at